Hi, everyone. It's great to see you again.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. We are here to help you practice your English.
If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and give it a like. It helps us a lot.
Yes, please. Today, we are going to talk about transportation.
How do you get to work or school? We will talk about many ways to travel.
Let's get started. So, Emma, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you, Jack. And you?
I'm a little tired, but I'm happy to be here. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. It was very relaxing. I visited my family.
Oh, that's nice. What did you do with your family?
On Saturday, we had a big dinner. On Sunday, we went for a walk in the park. It was very peaceful.
A walk in the park sounds perfect. My weekend was busy. I cleaned my apartment.
Cleaning. Cleaning is important, but it is not very fun.
No, it is not fun. But now my apartment is very clean.
That's good. So, Jack, how did you come to the studio today?
I came by bus. I took the number 25 bus.
Oh, the bus. Was it busy this morning?
Yes, it was very busy. Many people were going to work. I had to stand for the first 10 minutes.
Oh, no. Standing on a moving bus is not easy.
No, it isn't. But then one person left, and I got a seat. It was much better.
That's good. I came by car today.
Was the traffic bad?
Not too bad. It was a little slow near the city center. There were many cars.
Yes, I always see many cars in the city center. Do you usually drive to work?
No, not usually. I normally take the train.
Why do you take the train?
It's easier. I can read a book on the train. Driving can be stressful because of traffic.
That's true. I like the bus for the same reason. I can listen to music or look out the window.
Exactly. So you take the bus every day?
Almost every day. Sometimes, if the weather is nice, I ride my bicycle.
You ride a bicycle? That's great exercise.
It is. It's also good for the environment. But when it rains, I don't ride my bicycle.
Of course. No one likes a wet bicycle.
True. How do you go to your family's house? It's far, right?
Yes, it is far. I go by train. It takes about 2 hours.
2 hours? That is a long time.
It is, but I like it. I look out the window and see the countryside. It's beautiful. Sometimes I sleep a little too.
That does sound nice. I need to take a train trip soon. I like long trips by train.
You should. Where would you like to go?
Maybe to the beach. I love the beach.
How do you go to the beach?
I usually go by car with my friends. It's more fun with friends. We talk and listen to music.
Yes. Traveling with friends is always fun. Do you sing songs in the car?
Always. We sing very badly, but it's fun. The trip is about 3 hours.
3 hours is a long time to sing.
Yes, our voices are very tired after the trip.
I believe you. What about airplanes? Do you like to fly?
Airplanes. I have mixed feelings about flying.
It means I have both good thoughts and bad thoughts.
Can you explain?
Sure. Airplanes are fast. That is good. But airports are big and busy. That is a little bad.
I understand. I like flying. I love going to new countries.
Yes, that is the best part. Last year, I flew to Spain.
Wonderful. How was it?
It was amazing. The food was very good. The people were friendly.
How did you get around the cities in Spain?
I walked a lot. Walking is the best way to see a new city. I also used the subway.
The subway. Was it easy to use?
Yes, it was very easy. The maps were clear. I also took a taxi once from the airport to my hotel.
Was the taxi expensive?
A little expensive, but it was late and I was very tired. It was easy.
That is a good reason to take a taxi. Sometimes easy is best.
Exactly. What about you, Jack? What is your favorite way to travel?
That's a difficult question. I think I like trains the most.
Why trains?
You can move around, you have space, you can see a lot. It is comfortable. More comfortable than a bus, I think.
That is true. Buses can be small. The seats are not always comfortable.
And what is your least favorite way to travel?
Easy. A crowded bus. I do not like crowded buses or crowded subways.
Who does? My least favorite is a motorcycle.
You don't like motorcycles?
No, they're too dangerous for me. I prefer four wheels. Four wheels feel safe.
I understand. Safety first. Have you ever been on a boat?
A boat?
Yes, a ferry. I took a ferry to an island last summer.
Was it fun?
Yes, it was very fun. The water was blue and the sun was warm. It was a beautiful trip.
I am a little jealous. I want to take a boat trip. I never travel by boat.
You should. It is very relaxing. But sometimes the water is not calm.
What does not calm mean?
It means the boat moves up and down a lot. Some people do not like that. They feel sick.
Oh, I understand. That does not sound fun.
No, it does not. But on a good day, it is perfect.
Maybe I'll try a short boat trip first.
Good idea.
Let's think. We talked about cars, buses, trains, bicycles, airplanes, taxis, subways, and boats.
That is a lot of transportation. Did we forget any?
What about a scooter or an electric bike?
Oh, yes. I see many people on electric scooters now. They are very popular in the city.
Do you use an electric scooter?
No, I think they are a little dangerous in traffic, but they are very fast for short trips.
I agree. I prefer to walk for short trips.
Me too. Walking is healthy and free.
Free is always good. What do you do when your transportation is late?
Ooh, when the bus is late, I feel stressed. I look at my watch many times.
I do the same thing. When my train is late, I call my friend and say, "Sorry, my train is late."
Yes, exactly. Everyone understands. It happens to everyone.
It does. Do you ever use a car-sharing app?
A car sharing app? Like you use an app to find a car?
Yes, you use your phone to find a car near you. You can use the car for a short time.
No, I never use it. Is it easy?
Yes, it is very easy. I use it sometimes when I need to go to the supermarket for big shopping.
Oh, that is a good idea. For big shopping, a car is very useful.
Yes, you can carry many bags. You cannot carry many bags on a bus.
No, you cannot. On a bus, you can carry 1 or 2 bags, maximum.
Maximum. Yes. For our viewers, let's talk about the words we use.
Okay. We say, I come by car, or I take the bus.
Right? We say by for many types of transportation, like by car, by train, by plane.
But we say, I take the bus, or I take a taxi. We don't say, I buy bus.
Correct. That is a very common mistake. We say, I go by bus, or I take the bus.
And for walking, we say, I go on foot.
Yes, I come on foot is a little formal, but it's good to know.
English is funny sometimes.
Sometimes, often.
Okay, often. But it's fun.
Yes, it is fun. Let's practice some questions. How do I ask you about your trip?
You can ask, how did you get here? Or how do you get to work?
Good. And I can answer, I take the bus, or I come by car.
Perfect. You can also say, I drive. For example, I drive to work.
Yes, I drive means you use your car.
What about the cost? How do we talk about that?
You can say the bus is cheap or the taxi is expensive.
Taking a plane is expensive, but it is fast. The train is not cheap, but it is comfortable.
So, viewers, you have many words to use.
Now, let's talk about a problem. What do you do if you lose something on the bus?
Oh, that is a bad situation. I lost my umbrella on the bus one time.
What did you do?
I called the bus company. I said, "Hello, I lost my umbrella on the number 25 bus."
And did you get it back?
No, I didn't. It was a cheap umbrella.
Oh, that's too bad. I lost my scarf on the train one time.
Did you get it back?
No, I didn't. It was my favorite scarf, too.
Oh, no. So we both lost something.
Yes. Be careful with your things on public transportation.
Good advice. Always remember your bag, your phone, your umbrella.
Exactly. Okay, let's think about the future. What is your dream transportation?
My dream transportation? A private jet.
A private jet? That is very expensive.
I know it's a dream, but in reality, I want a nice, comfortable bicycle.
That is a more realistic dream. A good bicycle is nice.
What is your dream transportation?
I think a fast train that can take me to any city in 1 hour.
Oh, that would be perfect. No traffic, no problems.
Yes, just fast and comfortable. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. So, we talked a long time about transportation. We have cars, buses, trains, planes, boats, bicycles, scooters, taxis, subways, and walking on foot.
And we learned about commute and rush hour.
Yes. Remember, your commute is your trip to work or school.
And rush hour is the very busy time in the morning and evening.
If you can, avoid rush hour.
Yes, but sometimes you cannot avoid it. Then you need a good book or good music.
Exactly. Patience is very important for transportation.
It is. Okay, I think we practiced a lot.
We did. I hope our viewers learned many new words and phrases.
I'm sure they did. Now, let's review some important vocabulary about transportation.
Okay, good idea. Let's talk about some key words. It's like a small English lesson inside our conversation.
Exactly. Our first word is commute.
Commute. This means the regular trip you take every day to work or school.
For example, my commute is 30 minutes long. I can also say, my commute is 1 hour by bus.
Right. Viewers, you can tell us about your commute in the comments. Is it long? Is it short?
Next word is rush hour.
Rush hour. This is the busy time in the morning and evening when many people are traveling to work or home.
The roads are full of cars. The buses and trains are very crowded.
It's called rush hour because everyone is in a rush. They are in a hurry.
I don't like rush hour. The buses are very full, and sometimes I can't find a seat.
No one likes rush hour. It's better to travel before or after rush hour if you can.
Next word is on foot.
On foot is a simple way to say walking. For example, I go to the coffee shop on foot.
Yes, my house is near, so I don't need a car or bus. Walking is healthy and free.
Let's talk about public transportation.
Public transportation means transportation that everyone can use.
like buses, trains, and subways. Using public transportation is good for the environment and can be cheaper than a car. You don't need to buy petrol.
Petrol is the British English word for fuel for cars. In American English, they say gas.
Yes. So I put petrol in my car or I put gas in my car. Both are correct.
Now, let's talk about a word for the money you pay. Fare.
Fare is the money you pay for a trip on public transportation.
For example, the bus fare is $2.
Or the train fare to London is expensive.
You can pay your fare when you get on the bus.
Another important word is route.
Route is the way or path that a bus or train takes. For example, the number 25 bus has a route through the city center.
You need to know your bus route so you don't get lost.
Yes, always check the route. What about the word delay?
Delay is a very common word. Unfortunately, it means when something is late.
My train has a delay. That means my train is late.
Sorry I am late. There was a bus delay. This is a very useful sentence to know.
It happens to everyone, so remember delay.
And one more word for the train, platform.
Platform is the area in a train station where you wait for the train.
You see the number of the platform. For example, your train is on platform 4, so you go to platform 4 and wait there.
It's important to find the correct platform.
Okay, we have many words now. Let's say them again. Commute. Rush hour. On foot. Public transportation. Fare. Route. Delay. Platform.
Wow, that's 8 new words and phrases. Good job, everyone.
Don't worry if it's a lot. Just try to remember 2 or 3 new words today.
Yes, little by little, your English gets better every day.
Let's use one in a sentence together. How is your commute?
My commute is usually fine, but sometimes there is a delay.
Perfect. And viewers, you can try to make a sentence with one of these words in the comments. We would love to read them.
Now let's move to our wrap-up.
Well, Emma, we talked for a long time today.
We did. It was a very good conversation. We talked about so many ways to get around.
We practiced how to say how you get to work, school, or on a trip. We used many words and phrases.
Let's remember them together. We talked about going by car.
Yes, I come by car, or I drive.
And we talked about public transportation, like buses and trains.
I take the bus. I take the train.
We also discussed going on foot, which means walking, a very healthy way to travel.
We also mentioned bicycles.
Oh, yes, I ride my bicycle, especially when the weather is good.
And for longer trips, we talked about going by plane or by boat. I flew to Spain. I took a ferry to the island.
Perfect. And we learned some very important vocabulary words.
That's right. We learned commute. Everyone has a commute.
Your commute is your daily trip. We also learned rush hour.
That is the busy time, with lots of traffic and people. Not a fun time.
No, it's not. We also learned fare, which is the money you pay for the bus or the train.
And delay, for when your train or bus is late. A very useful word.
And finally, platform for the train station.
So many new words. But remember, you don't need to learn them all today.
No, just practice 1 or 2.
Maybe you can try to use one new word this week.
That's an excellent idea. Listen for these words when you are in the city or when you watch another English video.
Now it's time for our favorite part, the question of the day.
Yes, we love to hear from you. It helps you practice your English.
Today's question is about what we practiced. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Today's question is, what is your favorite way to travel? Do you go by bus, by car, on foot, or by bicycle? Tell us about your daily commute.
That's a great question. You can give a simple answer. You can write, my favorite way is by bus, or I go to work on foot.
Or you can try a longer sentence. You can write, my commute is short. I go to school by bicycle.
We will read every comment. We are always so happy to read your answers.
You are doing a great job. Learning a new language is not easy, but you are here and practicing. That is wonderful.
It really is. Thank you for being here with us.
If you liked this video, please give it a like. And if you want to practice with us every day, please click subscribe and the bell icon. Then you will know when we have a new video.
It helps us so much, and it helps you find new lessons.
Do you have friends who are learning English? Maybe you can share this video with them. You can practice the conversation together.
That's a wonderful idea. Practice with a friend.
Well, I think that is all for today. Thank you again, everyone.
Thank you. Keep learning and keep smiling.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.